Happy Friday! It's Dr. Mary with the Remedy Room, an innovative wellness clinic in New Orleans. And today I'm talking about a topic that is very controversial, I guess. I don't know what's controversial about this. This is a teacher pointing a gun at this child's head. Now it's called a digital thermometer. And I am bringing it up because even at the Remedy Room, we ordered some of these digital thermometers and started using them, and we're pointing them at people's forehead. And thankfully for my staff, my patients, and just the feedback, it's like, oof, I opened up my eyes and was aware of what we were doing. So the controversy is whether or not these digital thermometers, A, have infrared light, B, are penetrating the brain to affect the pineal gland, and C, my issue with it is it really the best way to take the temperature? And the big overarching issue is, what are we doing pointing a gun at our heads, at our children's heads? So I don't read the paper. I picked this up to bring it to my parents and just was like, ah! It just struck my heart. It hurt my soul. And I don't know what we're doing. Like, we need to stop. There must be a better way. And in the words of my favorite doctor, Don Klum, we can do better. So what I've instructed my staff at the Remedy Room is to take the temperature at the wrist. If you need to increase the degree by 1, like we do with rectal thermometers, then go ahead and do that. And then if they're over 100.7, then okay, take an oral reading. I doubt any mom is sending, somebody called. I doubt any mom is sending their child to school with a temperature. We're all doing those checks. I would say the best part about this virus is that no one is going around sick anymore. We're all taking care of ourselves a lot better. But I'm bringing it up for 2 reasons. One, we are desensitizing ourselves to a lot of things, to covering our faces, to covering our children's faces, to pointing guns at our heads. And yeah, it's just a thermometer, but who's to say that one day somebody thinks that's a real gun? So we can do better, and the only way we do that is all of us stand up and say, we're not gonna do that anymore. And so it's easy enough to check the temperature at the wrist or at the elbow. So teach your children, that's what I'm doing with mine. And no, I don't have some definitive placebo-controlled, randomized controlled trial to prove that this is harming us. But in the meantime, it's energy, and it's energy pointed at our brain. And while we're at it, let's take the cell phones away from our head too, because that's that's electromagnetic energy, and that's also harming us. So there's a lot that we can do. Let's start with just the simple behaviors and what we're teaching our kids, and I'm hoping that we can change the protocols at the schools, but that'll only happen if the moms and the dads say, no, we don't want this to happen anymore. We have so much more power, and we just have to use our voice. So don't just follow along. Use common sense. And if it doesn't feel right, and that's what happened to me, it didn't feel okay seeing it in the picture. We had already changed our behavior, but one of the most important things I can tell you that you're gonna get from me is transparency, is truth, is honesty. And I may not always be right, and like I told you, I definitely have changed our behavior at our clinic, and I won't ever point that gun at the head. I don't care what the proper use is. But you can guarantee that you're gonna hear my truth, you're gonna hear from experience, and that's all I have to give you. Thank you for watching Dr. Mary with the Remedy Room. Please follow our page and share this message if you think it's important. Thank you.